doing here?
So fucking fancy seeing you guys here. Whoa, it's
Great,
crazy.
that was just Woodline. Woodline's clear though. Yeah.
It's like fucking Oblivion NPC dialogue.
Have you heard of the High Elves?
You get to the mayor of the state very often. Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Who's your friend here?
She was watching us, but consider this a new alliance.
Oh, okay, cool. I got the body over here.
Yeah.
The body.
Well, the call
It's not dead. Chill.
The suspect.
He's technically right. I mean, we're all buddies, but like
Yeah.
he's
Right,
unconscious.
yeah. Scarecrow might have
Poor
given me a
Worthing.
concussion.
Scarecrow.
Fucking
What?
Castor.
He's running away.
He kicked him in the head, and he dropped like a sack of potatoes.
Let's focus up.
Yeah, he felt. Yeah, I've never seen a knee buckle so fast. Anyways, let's get to it. He brings you over to this area where he has a small little ravine dug. And then he pulls up a little brown tarp he put over it.
That's pretty good.
All right, well, here he is. Oh, look at that. He's stirring a little bit. He's dreaming. Dreaming
Oh, he's
about
chasing the
killing
rabbits.
mage hunters.
I don't think this is our suspect. I think he might be a witness. Someone afraid.
And a scapegoat, you were saying?
Right. So let's get to the brass tacks. It's going to be bad if we turn this kid in.
Oh, for sure.
Then
That's
we
why
don't.
we hit him.
And how are you sure it is not him?
The thing that killed your fellow is someone far bigger, far stronger than this individual.
Yeah,
He
trust
doesn't
me.
appear to possess any magical capability of amplifying himself. And those crystal detections near the docks would have detected such magic. There are already 3 spells trapped in there. Invisibility, passive out twice, and some sort of obfuscating one.
Like non-detection.
As far as we've been able to tell, this bloke he's just a guy.
We've done a thorough investigation of him. He is human.
She leans over to look at him. So what you're saying is Stephen was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, and it looks like his sword was taken in order to make him the scapegoat for the murder.
I believe Steven was in the right place at the wrong time.
And the blood on his hands. So, look.
The blood trail is his own. Isn't that what you were saying, Jericho? Shit, Scarecrow.
So the blood is Mage Hunter Stevens' blood, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's the same blood as your Stevens, but well, as criminating as that is, it's not damning.
And there is a missing dagger. It's possible he did it, but it's unlikely.
And it's not a call we have to make right now, and with so little evidence.
She looks down at like this sort of stuff that was pulled off of him. I recognize that mask.
Well,
She holds up this like white porcelain mask. There's a fortune teller in town that has one just like it.
so
Fortunate.
he's a thief. Or he bought it himself.
Or the real killer put the mask on him?
He would have taken it off by now, surely.
Yes, it wasn't kind of fixed to his face. He was just wearing it.
If they do magic that could have made him wear it.
But then we just took it off immediately.
Wait a minute. If he is a thief, when did you, Seraph and Lucky, see him running away from the docks?
A couple hours ago? 2 hours ago?
Only a
Yeah,
couple
a
hours
little bit ago.
A little
Like
bit ago.
maybe a minute before we contacted you.
And the mage hunter bloke, he's been dead for what? Hours?
An hour.
An hour?
An hour by the time we were investigating him.
Hey, Flora, roll me a medicine.
Yeah, we're all assembled here. So from time of death to time of rigor mortis. If there's a
Jesus.
Anyone got a guidance for her?
Oh god.
Actually,
Guys, trying guidance.
Lucky will give you a bardic.
God, we need it. Hey, it's 14.
Okay, 14. And then
Okay, just don't
Lucky's
roll a
works
1
is
on it.
Is a D8?
A D8.
correct?
You have so many
Yes.
options of 1. You have so many more options.
Okay,
See, you got a 3.
okay. So
that's
17. So rigor mortis takes about 2 hours to set in. The body was not that way when y'all were inspecting it, but by the time it reached the mayor's estate, Flora, you know it was.
And does
So the timeline-
Mortis set it like instantly.
Doesn't match up.
Yeah.
What it means is it was about 2 hours by the time it got to the
mayor's
estate.
Right.
Okay.
And this does not take an hour to travel.
No.
That
This would take
takes
5 minutes.
Between your investigation, wrapping him up, and getting him there, rigor mortis set it.
So, if
He
this
would've-
bloke did do it, are we supposed to believe that he just hung around the body for, what, an hour?
Perhaps he's a rather aimless scavenger.
Seems more
That
like.
does not make much sense. None of the valuable stuff we carry was missing.
The ring, the scrolls, the gun.
The killer we found was sadistic when they did it. It wasn't a thief.
I'm saying the thief, gesturing to the
The guy.
guy
the
here,
fella.
and the killer are not the same person.
Yeah.
Of course, like she says, nothing valuable was missing.
Perhaps he has a bleeding heart.
Well, perhaps he deemed that cadaver like that was not worth stealing from, and potentially angering whatever killed him.
But he has the blood on his hands.
So
And a
you said-
missing dagger.
Maybe he was looking for his own blade, hiding his connection to the crime scene.
Right.
That would make sense.
Blood on your hands, no time to clean it off. Ditch
he
the
did it.
blade.
Yeah, they had time to ditch his cloak when we intercepted him.
What was your name again? Clarissa. This killing was done by a powerful hand. Unless that blade is quite magical, would you say it's safe to deduce that he was not the killer? I think that is reasonable.
Perhaps we might be able to put him to use yet. He's quiet. He's capable. He nearly dodged some Black Watchmen.
And the one who did report the killing, the incident, was the Lord Marshal.
I reported it to the Lord Marshal.
Oh,
You son of a
right.
bitch. No, I'm kidding.
What I'm saying is we might be able to use him as a trick up the sleeve. He knows his way around the town. He can remain unseen. He might be able to help. And in doing so, clear his name and improve the relations of the natives to the current denizens. If that is something that is important to you.
Geopolitics is your forte, isn't it?
Spent decades
I like the sound of that.
Right. She holds out a hand and utters a couple incantations before you see golden light shine through the boy's veins. As you see him sort of aroused to awaken, we have questions we need to answer.
Crouch down. We know you're not the killer, but we believe you can still help. Everyone here, including your denizens below. What's his response?
Oh, he's gagged.
Oh,
Well, does he still look like frantic and pissed and shit, or is he like what's he doing?
He looks kind of lethargic
Nope.
and
Like-
like
I
maybe
think-
a little bit dizzy.
Jericho's back there pulling out his collar, like, oh,
Awkward.
I kick all of his memories out of his head.
Can't,
You kick the last one day out of him. He's
you
worthless
just
now.
you just see Lucky like, I cannot believe you alone did that.
Do you
Your
like work
actions
out?
and no one
No,
else.
now's not the time.
Give me your workout regimen, bro.
I can't believe you alone, you and no one else, all
With
you.
no input from an outside source. How
In
dare
one singular motion
you.
with no follow up.
Orchestrated entirely by your brain. Right, let's yeah,
Does he talk if I ungag her?
just get that out of his mouth.
He like sort of spits a little and coughs up a little blood.
Sebastian will give him some water, or I guess feed him, or let him drink from his water skin. I don't know.
Look, we want to untie you here, but we're not gonna do that if you're gonna run. You can't outrun us, and my friend over here is gonna have to give you a. He does like
He's-
his hands back and forth. Another.
He's practicing kicks in the background, like.
You don't want that. You don't want that. He just nods. All right, cool, perfect. He cuts his hands loose. What's your name? Elijah.
Elijah.
I did not do this.
We know. What we need to know is, what did you see? Why were you there? The blood on your hands. Where did it come from?
He muted. Feels
Talking to
bad.
his cat or something, his wife, I don't know.
Daughter saying goodnight. I was out. And I found him. He
I'm
was
inside checking all this, by the way.
losing a lot of blood. I tried to save him, but
Oh,
That's lucky point.
he was
Let's go.
gone.
Did you know your dagger was stolen?
He just looks down. I tossed it.
Before or after you were at the scene?
After. I knew if they caught me with blood on my hands,
That's the end.
they would surely think I did it. I'm not a killer.
If someone is hiding using magic, it makes sense they would target the witch hunters, right?
If they're using magic to hide themselves, yes. Perhaps they'll eliminate. Looks at Clarissa. Where was your captain now?
He was heading south towards the gate.
Do you believe he can defend himself, especially in a alert way?
She looks over at him. We need to find that dagger. Bring it to us in North Town, or we will find you. and report this. She gets up. I must be going.
I'll speak
Trust
to you.
no one but us.
Mage Hunter Clarissa, watch your backs. It's not any of us. But there's a lot of people in this town that could be the killer. Stay together with your captain.
I would encourage you to do the same. She heads off in a quick but quiet manner.
Why would she want us to stay with her captain?
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Right. Elijah?
Elijah, why do you have the fortune teller's mask?
I went to see her, and she told me change would happen soon.
Positive or negative?
She didn't say.
This fortune teller is one of your people, the natives, or
He just
What?
shakes his head.
new.
No. She
This-
came from far off.
Far off.
That's all she would say.
Looks at everyone.
Well, that sounds like suitably suspicious.
Her name is Adelia.
Are any of us familiar with where that name may be from? Adelia.
Adelia. Or like a regional origin.
Hey.
Hey,
Roll for
Um,
that.
one of us is a geopolitics expert, and one of us is a White Watch member.
Yep, those two are that seem to be the roles that are
Nice.
appropriate.
What roles? Or what skill?
History.
History.
Nice.
Damn.
Sorry.
Boy, that certainly does sound Shamashian to you, though, Seraph.
Amash?
South.
Lush. Far south. That's the opposite side of the fucking continent. Shireen. Yes, Shireen is of Shamash. Yeah, she's from Shamash.
She was the killer all along.
She's actually every single
that fucking
Shamashian.
bitch played me.
She steals hearts and children.
Can't believe they're killing all these children. I should have taken.
See, what happened is she saw Clint as a child, and then once he died, she was like, "Oh, I found my passion: murdering children."
So, do y'all do anything else with young
Why did
Elijah?
she give you her mask?
She said it might not be as safe to be roaming around. I did not steal it, if that's what you are wondering.
With the insight I have, can I determine how he regards Adelia? Like, does he appreciate that she's like someone that
Yeah,
talks
so
to a
first
native,
off-
or
Your first insight roll. It's clear that there are some inconsistencies in his story. I was out doing something of undescript origin.
oh, that's crazy.
I just existed.
It's not anything Sebastian really cares about personally. Saying.
But given the fact that she's like, a topsider, and he's going to her for advice, it's definitely there's some
off.
measure of respect there, or something that indicates her words have value to him.
And with a inside of 16 or 20, if I'm allowed guidance, do I get the sense that he was telling the truth when he talked about trying to save Stephen?
Steven.
Just given the way he recounted it, it does seem like that's probably what he was doing.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I guess our next order of business should be finding his weapon, right?
Find the
Definitely, at
dagger
least,
or the fortune teller?
We can pursue both.
Exactly. Should we split again?
Well, What about Elijah here?
Well, he needs to retrace his steps to find his dagger, didn't he? I'll take him.
And as long as the sea didn't take it, I know where it is.
You give me 4 hours, I can probably find it for sure.
Let's see if Elijah can help us first. But how should we split?
Before we do there, it's one thing.
What?
What?
When we were, now easier. This is more Black Watch information. She's kind of like glances over at like Elijah. It's like, I don't know. if
Well,
we should approach him
Scarecrow?
for it.
Take him away.
Is this information Watchman Scarecrow already knows?
I don't think I mentioned it. So, no.
No, this is... Let us extend some trust. Elijah, can you wait for us?
I can tell you where it is, unless you want me to go.
This is your redemption. Do you want to go?
It's at Percival's tier.
Looks across everyone else
We
like,
know
you guys, I was like, you guys.
Has
just
sold
slap
out
us.
map.
No.
I don't know what that means.
Con-
I don't know what that
Consults
is.
map.
Doesn't see name on map.
It is not on the map.
Just
What?
wait for
None of
us,
us know that.
Elijah.
Understood.
Make sure he walks a distance away, out of your shot. What is it? What Saturday?
When we were initially hunting him down, I thought that using a detection spell would be able to help us locate him. It didn't, but I detected 2 other things. There is a Type 1 within a mile that was approaching from about the same area that we came across. He'll point it out on like the map if we have that available. It's just like around that area. I also detected the presence of a Type 6.
A type 6?
He just nods slowly.
He looks at Lucky. We're leaving.
Pause.
Hold- Pause. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Captain told us about this.
Okay.
What do you say?
Be nice for the captain to share that information.
He shared it with me, I'm sharing it with you. It should be fine. Did you get a sense that it was stirring?
I don't think he did. Don't think.
Right.
I didn't
Okay.
press far enough.
How
I
many
didn't
times
want
a day
to
can you
pick it up.
check?
I could check right now if you wanted to. I have maybe 3 more tries.
No.
2 more tries, sorry.
He pulls out a stopwatch. I'm giving this to you. Every 6 hours, check it.
He gives a nod and checks to see what time it is right now.
If we get a sense that that thing's stirring at any of your marks, you call the ball and get what we can out of here and let God take the rest.
Ugh,
Oh boy.
that's grim.
Would
That's
the...
way above our pay grade, but from the information we've gotten, it should be dormant.
Right.
Do you know
think
well
trying
it
to
is?
detect it would potentially stir it more?
Don't want to find out.
I want to find out, fair. To answer your question, I don't have specifics.
I'm
Usually
not
with these
asking
things,
you,
it's a two-way
Watchman
street.
Saturday. I'm asking the lieutenant. The one who already has some insight on it. Did the captain...
Solstice said, stay to the shallows.
So it is in the water. In the deep.
Beneath the lake.
That would be my guess.
The locals already knew about it. Warned us about it last time we were here. A great evil beneath the lake, they said. I
Do
guess
the
that
locals
confirms-
have any other superstitions that might explain things? There's value in what common folk know during these ops. Immense
True.
value.
Not a lot of specifics. He says, trying to remember what they said. Uh,
Most of the things they talked about, the warnings they gave, were mostly in conjunction with the Yerithaxes, which are all gone, so don't have to worry about that too much. They had their firefly. Did I guess I didn't mention the
Yeah, you can mention
fireflies
it
until
now.
now. Last time we were here, they had a bunch of fireflies that were flittering about beneath their tree.
Yes, I read the report.
We got a sense that they gave life to the tree, took it from others. But, well, those fireflies weren't there. I said it, I know. And we talked to them.
We could ask Elijah what happens to the fireflies.
Why would they disappear? Their sister of light being gone?
That's what I thought.
But the sister of light, the fireflies were here before her.
Is that the report said? Oh yeah, I guess you did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their disappearance is an omen, or a symptom, or a clue.
Could even be the locals.
Did you have any other watch-only things to say?
not to me personally, no.
I'll wave Elijah back over so we can ask him about that.
He slowly heads back over, still kind of rubbing the back of his head.
You hit him really fucking hard.
Can you